Barely inside the school gates, and the social distancing rules are already being broken. Emotions high today, with Israeli students resuming classroom activities in most areas across the country. And for some parents, the return to studies couldn't have come sooner.
אני חושבת שהיא הייתה צריכה לעשות את זה הרבה קודם. אני חושבת שההיסטריה עם הקורונה הייתה מוגזמת ברמות אחרות. אני חושבת שאפשר היה גם להתמודד איתה ולהמשיך את החיים שלנו. גם אם הקורונה נמצאת פה, לא הייתה שום בעיה. אני חושבת שההיסטריה היא מוגזמת.
Schools in areas with higher rates of coronavirus infections will remain closed for now, those being predominantly in religious ultra-Orthodox neighbourhoods and cities. But for those already back in action, the rules are supposed to be strict, with students made to wear masks in open areas and for some grades inside the classroom as well.
וזה די סיוט שצריך להיות עם מסכה כל היום ואי אפשר לגעת באף אחד וגם נורא חם, לא יודעים מה קורה, לא מפעילים מזגנים.
It's been a rocky start for some areas though. One school in Rehovot, some 16 miles from Tel Aviv, sent back into isolation after a teacher tested positive for coronavirus last week. Some 52 students and school staff were sent back home. And an assistant at an elementary school in Tel Aviv was also found to come down with the virus. She was sent back into quarantine with another 7 children and a teacher. Now this comes as 3 children in Israel were released from hospital over the weekend after being struck down with a disease thought to be linked to COVID-19. After several other such cases of this around the globe, including the death of a 9-year-old boy in France, the World Health Organization continuing studies on the Kawasaki-like condition and its suspected link to coronavirus.
האמת היא שיש לי עדיין חששות, פחד, אבל הניהול של הבית ספר שלנו מעולה ואני סומכת עליהם, אבל יש פחד לדבק על הווירוסים שעכשיו, זה עדיין מסתובב.
Meantime, as the mercury soared past 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius, Israelis flocking to the coast to cool down, with little interference from police. This despite continued restrictions in place for public areas. Now restaurants and bars are next to see restrictions eased, some jumping the gun though and defying the rules to stay closed, citing the absurdity of the incoherence of the rules. Popular burger bar Susu & Sons opening its doors in Tel Aviv over the weekend, taking to Instagram to say it's a basic right and threatening authorities to come look for him. There's some confusion still as to when eateries will be allowed to open completely, some ministries and municipalities indicating later this month, while others point to June.